Welcome to the YouTube channel PCMB Tutorials. Today we are going to learn class 9th foundation subject mathematics part 1 of new chapter number 1, that is Surds. As this is our first part of mathematics of 9th class foundation, our first chapter will be Surds and we'll learn many new things in this chapter. Surds indirectly means only radicals. Already we have learned from very basic that a raised to x. Here a is the base and x is the power, exponent or index. We have learned real numbers, then rational numbers and irrational numbers. Rational numbers means a number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and p and q are integers. That is called rational number. And irrational number are the real number which are not rational, are called irrational numbers. Means those numbers cannot be put in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and p and q are not integers. Every rational number can be expressed as a terminating decimal or a non-terminating decimal which is periodic, and every irrational number can be expressed as a non-terminating and non-repeating decimal. Then there are the properties of rational numbers. First one is the sum of two rational numbers is always rational. Second is the product of two rational numbers is always rational. The properties of irrational numbers is, first one is the sum of two irrational numbers is not always irrational, and second is the product of two irrational numbers is not always irrational. Third one is if a is irrational and minus a is also irrational. Fourth, the sum of a rational number with an irrational number is always irrational. Fifth, the product of a non-zero rational number with an irrational number is always irrational. Like this. Now let's start with our main topic, that is surds. So, if n is a positive integer and a rational number, a is less than 0. A is greater than 0. If n is a positive integer and a rational number a, is less than 0, a is greater than 0 is not the nth power of any rational number. Is not the nth power of any rational number. Rational number that is nth root of a. That is the positive nth root of a is called a surd. Is called a surd. Now, this is nth root of a. Here, a is the positive rational number, and nth root means only this much. This much is called the radical sign. A is also called radicand. And this n is called order of the surd. And root of a, that is the surd, is irrational number. This says that the surd is an irrational number. Nth root of a is always written like a whole raised to 1 by n. Is called surd or radical. This is called surd or radical. As I said, surd directly means radicals. There are some important aspects to be noted in the definition of surds, that are: let the surd be nth root of a. First point is that a should be a positive rational number. A should be a positive rational number. A should be a positive rational number. Means nth root of minus a can never be written. Nth root of minus a or root minus a is not a surd but an imaginary number. Second point is n should be a positive integer. This n should also be a positive integer. Should be a positive integer. Third point is a is not equal to x raised to n, where x is a rational number. Where x is a rational number. This is said because, wait a second, like an example is there, that is root 9 and 3 root 27 are not surds because root 9 is the perfect square of 3, means 9 is the perfect square of 3, so this value can be written as 3, and 3 root 7 will be written as 3 because this 3 is cube. So that's why nth root of A should be irrational. Now, a concept about nth root. Nth root. Radical form, that is root 2, 3 root of root 2, 3 root of 2, 4th root of 2, 5th root of 2. This can be written in the index form. Here root means always 1 by 2. So 2 whole raised to 1 by 2. This 3 means we'll write in this form, that is 2 whole raised to 1 by 3. 2 whole raised to 1 by 4. 2 whole raised to 1 by 5. Like this. Now, there are two types of surds, that are these two main types of surds, that are pure surds and mixed surds. Mixed surds. Example of pure surd is root 24. A surd having no rational factor except unity is called a pure or complete surd. And then mixed surd. Mixed surd means 2 root 16. Sorry, this 2 is in multiplication like this, 2 into root 16. This is the mixed surd. That means if A is a rational number and B and root B is a surd, then A plus or minus root B is called a mixed surd. Example is 2 plus root 3, 5 plus root 7 or 2 root 7. There are also some types of surds, that is simple surd, compound surd, binomial surd and similar surd. But we don't have any use of them, they are just types. These two are the main, it can come for identification. Then there are laws of radicals, which are too easy, just similar to the laws of exponents. First one is, if the order of a radical is n, the nth power of the radical is equal to its radicand. Nth root of a whole raised to n is equal to a, that is equal to a raised to 1 by n whole raised to n is equal to a. Like this. Second one is, if nth root of a and nth root of b are the two radicals of the same order, then nth root of a into nth root of b will be equal to nth root of ab. Third one is, if nth root of a and nth root of b are the two radicals of the same order, nth root of a divided by nth root of b will be equal to nth root of a upon b. Fourth one is, if m and n are positive integers for a positive rational number a. So the am root of a is equal to am and root of a, like this. And the fifth one is, if am and n are integers for a positive rational number a, nth root of a raised to p is equal to nth root of am root of a raised to p raised to m. That will be equal to n m root of a raised to p m, like this. I hope you've understood till this. In next part, in the part 2 of this chapter Surds, we are going to learn the conversion of mixed surd to a pure surd. We'll solve questions based on it. Then we'll see some points, important points to remember. Then we will see the operations of surds. First one will be addition and subtraction of surds, and second one will be multiplication and division of surds. After that, the third point will be rationalization of surds, and the fourth point will be fourth point will be conjugate surds. We'll slowly learn every part and everything. Till that, I hope you have understood this first part. For any queries and doubt, please join the Telegram link given in the description of this video. Let's meet in part 2 with more interesting topics. As this is the foundation of class 9th, we have covered the foundation of class 8th and 7th too. The links are given in the description. Please check through it. I hope you have understood. Thank you for watching.